show you something briefly. You see, in Yoruba Nation, the government's aim will be to make your lives easier through provision of infrastructure. Not rice, not oil, not 5,000 naira, but infrastructure. What do I mean? Let me show you. Now look at this. You see, that is a disabled bay right there. That is a disabled bay right there. And cars can be parked on there. Right now, I am parked on a disabled bay. This is me. You can see me now. I am parked on a disabled bay. You can see. That's me now. I'm parked within one. I am parked within a disabled bay. And that's another one there. Now, what that does is that it makes your life easier. You see, that's a disabled bay. That is an infrastructure that is made for disabled people. Disabled people can benefit from that kind of infrastructure. You see what I'm saying? That is what I mean. The Yoruba Nation government will not be giving you bags of rice, instead of you having a road, instead of you having light, instead of you having schools, instead of you having water, instead of you having, bridges. The Yoruba Nation government will provide infrastructure, such like I'm telling you now. This is disabled bay, and I am parked on one myself. I'm parked within one here. You can see. I am parked on one. I'm showing you this. You see, this is how far it goes. I'm just going to show you. See, there's two disabled bays. I'm showing you. See, I am parked on one, and that's another one. And you see that sign there? That sign, I'm just going to try and, I haven't got my walking stick close to me, but I'm going to show you. See that sign? That sign that you see on the floor. Sorry, I'm limping a little bit because I haven't. No. See that sign? I want you to see, look at that sign. That sign says disabled. That means that only people who are disabled can park there. People like myself. So you park there and you put your badge up. Now I'm going to go and sit in the car. I'm just showing you what your government is failing to provide you. I'm showing you what your government is failing to provide you. And this is something, it's an impromptu. I've come from swimming. I've done 62 laps in the pool. And I went somewhere and I saw this park and this place. And I thought, on my way heading back, and I thought, this is an example of what I mean. I'm sitting in the car. I want to go somewhere. To make my life easier, there's disabled bays all over the place. I'm going to show you. I'm now in the car. What I showed you outside is what you're looking at now is a disabled bay. Now, it's a disabled person. You can park there. It makes your life easier. The closer you can park to the park, the better it is for you. Now, I'm trying to explain to you that, you see, in contraction Nigeria, rather than for them to give you what you need, which is light, water, bridges, hospital, schools, safety, security, rather than for Nigeria to give you that, they will give you bag of rice. They will give you oil. They will give you 5,000 naira. Nigeria, the contraption called Nigeria is very good at giving you what you don't need. They will never give you what you need. Contraption Nigeria will never, quote me, they will never give you what you need. And what do you need? You need light. You need water. You need schools. You need safety. You need security. You need bridges. You need to be able to be safe in your area and not be raped. Contraction Nigeria will never give you that. That is why you have to support self-determination and go for Yoruba Nation, Middle Belt Nation, Biafra Nation. Contraction Nigeria will never give you what you need. They will give you what they want to give you, which is a bag of rice, oil, 5,000 naira, a piece of cloth. But the things you need, like healthcare, hospitals, contraption Nigeria will never, you can quote me, they will never, I'm telling you, they will never give you for the next 60 years. Don't take my word for it. What has happened in the last 60 years? Contraption Nigeria has failed to provide you with healthcare. Contraption Nigeria has failed to provide you with roads. Contractor Nigeria has failed to provide your children with schools. Contractor Nigeria has failed to provide you with safety and security. Contractor Nigeria has failed to provide you with bridges. They can't even provide you, they will never provide you with a disabled bay like I am showing you now. Never. Never. Contractor Nigeria is only good at doing something. They will come and give you a bag of rice when it comes to elections for you to vote for them. And every time they give you that bag of rice, it is you and you accept it. You are telling them that it's okay for them to not build you the roads, which you need, to not build you the schools, which you need, to not give you light, which you need, to not give you water, which you need. Can you see? Can you see what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? So please stop supporting One Nigeria. One Nigeria is good at giving you what you don't need. What are the things you don't need? You don't need a bag of rice. You don't need an oil, a tub of oil. You don't need 5,000 naira. What you need is infrastructure. You see, if they give you the infrastructure, if they give you good roads, if they give you light, if they give you water, if they give you schools, if they give you safety and security, you can go and provide yourself with the water and with the rice, with the oil, with the rice, and you can then pay money to whoever to do what you want. But they will never, I'm telling you now, Contractor Nigeria will never build you infrastructure to make your life easier. That is why we need to break away from Contraption Nigeria. Contraption Nigeria is designed to enslave you in your own land. Do you get it? Please, if you are getting this message, share it. Contraption Nigeria is there to make your life difficult for you as a Southerner. Contraption Nigeria is paying money. The money that you'll be using to fix your roads. They are paying the money to Fulani terrorists, aka bandits. They're paying the money to the bandits to come and kill you in your own land. They would rather pay the money to the bandits than for you to have 24/7 electricity in your house because they want your land. You understand me? So when the politicians, the southern politicians come and give you 5,000 naira, a bag of rice, oil, a piece of cloth, that is not what you need though. What you need is a functioning road. For example now, since they've been killing our farmers, the cost of food prices have gone up. So when that bag of rice they give you, when it finishes, what happens next? Do you think they will come and give you that? Isn't it better that they make sure that your environment is safe? They chase away, the government chases away and make sure that the people are able to arm themselves against Fulani terrorists. That way, the people can now be happy to go to farm. We don't need your food. You are creating, the government of the day is creating the food crisis by allowing Fulani terrorists to go and destroy our crops. And you tell me to believe in one Nigeria. And you tell me to believe in one Nigeria. Let me tell you again slowly. The government of the day, the Fulani federal government, they are refusing to proscribe. They are refusing to proscribe the Fulani terrorists, aka bandits. And yet, they are telling you, oh, they're giving you a bag of rice. How will that solve your problem? What is more important? Your safety or the bag of rice? If the government provides you with every one of us with safety, the farmers can go to the farm and you can feed yourself. Can you see the lie that these politicians who are giving you a bag of rice, can you see? The politicians who are giving you a bag of rice, they will not protect you. They will not protect you. They will not provide you with amenities like this. The politicians that are giving you a bag of rice, they will not provide you with a disabled bay like this for you to park your car. They will never do it. Contractor Nigeria will never give you what you want. And what is it you want? You want 24-hour light. You want safety. You want security. You want bridges. You want schools for your children. That is what you want. But Contractor Nigeria will only give you what they want to give you, which is an illusion. They want to give you a bag of rice for you to vote for them. So you need to wake up. You need to wake up. You need to wake up. Contractor Nigeria is killing the farmers that will provide us with foods. And they're not compensating the farmers, number one. Two, They make the cost of food prices expensive because they're killing the farmers. And then I'll give you a bag of rice. Oh, we are working for you. It is a lie. You need to wake up. Stop supporting one Nigeria. Stop supporting one Nigeria. One more thing. I urge every Babalawo, yes, Babalawo, every Christian, every Muslim, right now, make your prayer point that may the Most High help us in getting rid of the Fulani terrorists in our land. The biggest problem we face collectively as Yorubas, as Igbos, as Middle Beltans, as Christians, as Muslims, as Isheshe people in the southern and the south, the biggest problem we face is the Fulani terrorists killing us. The Fulanis are our problem. They have been making our lives a misery. The prayer point, either a Muslim, either a Christian, either a Babalawo, is to pray and work hard to make sure that we remove the Fulani terrorists and the Fulani government supporting them from our land. That should be our prayer point. You can be a Christian and pray. You can be a Muslim and pray. You can be a Babalawo and read your incantations and pray. All your prayer must be to focus. With time, we focus on our enemy. Our enemy, our combined enemy as Southerners are the Fulani terrorists that has been sent to kill us. So please, if you are going to pray, pray that the Fulani, your prayer should not be praying against your enemy, your neighbor, and say your neighbor is your enemy. No, your neighbor is not your enemy. Your enemy are the Fulani terrorists killing you. Your enemy is the Fulani government giving money to the Fulani terrorists killing you. Your enemy is the Fulani government refusing to proscribe the Fulani terrorists who are killing you in the south. That is the singular enemy that we have. That is the singular enemy that we Southerners have. The Fulani government supporting the Fulani terrorists by refusing to proscribe the Fulani terrorists. The Fulani government is our enemy. The Fulani government. So your prayer point is we pray as Southerners, as Christians, as Muslims, as Babalawo, we pray that we get the strength that we can summon ourselves together as Yorubas, as Igbos, as Middle Belt, to push away, to get rid of, to push out the Fulani government who are oppressing and suppressing and killing us and giving guns to Fulani terrorists in our land. So your prayer point now, when you go to church, please, I want you to make sure that you tell everybody that our enemy are the Fulani terrorists supported by the Fulani government. And that's every prayer point should be about our enemy. That is the biggest enemy we face. The enemy that you face is not your neighbor. It's not your friend across the street. It's not the man who's trying to who's your business competitor. No, the enemy we face are the Fulani who are being armed with guns by the Fulani government. That is the enemy we face. We need to focus on that. It is very important that we get this message. And I'm saying this, and I'm urging you all to please, please, please share this broadcast. As a Babalawo, as a Christian, as a Muslim, let's focus our energy on our real enemy, not the imagined enemy. Don't spend 5 hours praying in the church against an enemy. God, take my enemy. And then you have Fulani who are killing us, and you are not making any prayer. In every church, in every mosque, in every Babalawo, we should be having prayer sessions that is going to say, we Yorubas, we pray that we are able to work together to get rid of the Fulani terrorists in our land, in our lives, in anywhere near us, because we had enough. Our prayer point as a Babalawo, our prayer point as a Christian, our prayer point as a Muslim should be that we pray that the Most High give us the power to be able to get rid of the Fulanis once and for all in our land. The Fulani terrorists, the Fulani government, the Fulani, the bandits that the government is refusing to proscribe because they are making our lives misery. They are killing our farmers, making it difficult for us to have money, food in our land. So we are saying, please, your prayer point as a Christian, your prayer point as a Muslim, your prayer point as a Babalawo must be to pray that we, the people, we work together to get rid of our common enemy. Our common enemy are the Fulani terrorists, aka bandits, supported by the Fulani government. That is our common enemy. If you are going to pray, get it right. If you are going to pray, get it right. Pray on the right things. Stop praying against imaginary enemies. You have an enemy that is about to take your land, and you are standing there and you're praying, hey, God, my enemy. But you say the name of the enemy. The name of the enemy are the bandits, the Fulani terrorists, and the Fulani government that is killing us day and day, night and day. Put your thoughts together. Babalawo, Yoruba, Babalawo, Christians, Muslims, Yorubas. Put your thought, your prayer point together. Make it one. That one point is to get rid of the Fulanis. They have been oppressing you. You see, the fact that you cannot have good schools, good roads, the fact that you are fighting yourselves about contract, the Fulanis are the ones who are behind all of this. And it's a time for you to pray together. Pray together, Babalawo, Christians, and Muslim, Yorubas in our land. Our common enemy are the Fulani terrorists. Our common enemy are the Fulani government who are supporting the Fulani terrorists. And you will notice the government, till as I'm speaking to you right now, they are refusing to proscribe the Fulani terrorists, aka bandits. They are refusing, and that is our enemy. So if you are going to pray, any church that we see now, we should be watching. I'm going to be watching the churches. If you are praying and you are not praying as a Yoruba man, if you're not praying for that the God give us the strength to defeat the Fulani terrorists who are our enemies, you're not praying, no. If you're a Muslim and you're not making the prayer point that may God give us the power to defeat our Fulani, our enemy, who are the Fulani terrorists, and the Fulani government, who are refusing to prescribe the Fulani terrorists, you're not praying for the people. No. And Babalawo, you need to do your incantation to focus our energy on our enemy. The enemy are the Fulani terrorists, supported by the Fulani government. And the Fulani government is refusing to prescribe the Fulani terrorists. So that must be our enemy. In every church, in every mosque, in every Babalawo, start teaching the people. They have the right to self-determination. And because of the fact that the government is refusing to prescribe the Fulani terrorists as terrorists, you as Southerners start praying in one voice. The one voice is you're praying that the Most High God gives us the power to defeat our enemy, our common enemy, the enemy of the people of Yorubas, Middle Belt, and Igbos. Our common enemy are the Fulani terrorists that are killing us every day. Make that your prayer point. Every church, Daddy Geos, we are watching. All you Daddy Geos, we are watching. Oh. Yes, let us see your prayer. If you are going to televise a prayer, that prayer better be about securing our people in our land. They are even coming to your churches to rape our children. The Fulani terrorists come to rape so it's not hearsay. They come into our churches to rape our children. And what are you going to pray about? So your prayer point as a Yoruba man, as a Yoruba woman, as a Yoruba Babalawo, as a Yoruba Christian, as a Yoruba Muslim, must be only one prayer. God, please, I beg you, give us the power, give us the strength to be able to work together to defeat our common enemy. Our common enemy are the bandits and the Fulani terrorists and the government who are supporting and refusing to proscribe the Fulani terrorists. Make that your prayer point. Now we're talking. If you want to talk about prayer, if that is not your prayer, then it is a false prayer. I'm telling you straight away. If that is not your prayer, then it is a false prayer. You're a false prophet. If you are not making that, if you're a Yoruba man, and you're an Igbo man, and you're a Middle Belt, and you're not making this your prayer point, you're a false prophet. I'm telling you, you are a false prophet. You are a false prophet. So let us start seeing it. So let us see your videos. We'll be watching your videos. Let us see the videos you're going to do. If you do not do that, we will know you're a false prophet. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Citizen AY. I'm going to stop here. Take heed of what I've said now. Start spreading the message. Every town, every village, every city in the South, get this message out. Make sure that people know from here on. Make sure that people know from here on that the only one prayer we must pray was that we must pray that God give us the strength to work together as Southerners to defeat our common enemy. Our common enemy are the bandits, the Fulani terrorists, that the federal government, the Fulani federal government, refuse to prescribe. That is our common enemy. And that enemy is dividing all of us. It is time we work together. Babalawo, Christians, Muslims, work together. God give us the strength to work together as Southerners to defeat our common enemy. In every church, every Sunday, in every mosque, every Friday, in every Babalawo, every time you go, people come down to you. Start telling them this message. I'm going to stop here. What do you think? Leave comments. I'll be back later on. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. When you get this message, share it. Share, 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 and share. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.